Hello, it is me again. I am back to do another little Abby makes. I have this old super cool vintage 70s collared men's shirt. I believe it's men's because the buttons are on the opposite side from when they normally are on women's blouses, so that is my assumption. But I've had this for so long. It's just way too big. It's just way too big all around. I'm wearing also, little shorts that I just made. I did not make a video for those, sorry. But it goes with a little jacket that I also made that you'll probably see on later in this video. But yeah, if you want to see that, go to my Instagram at whatabbeywore, and I definitely document the process there way better than I do here because I didn't do anything for here. But yeah, so I am going to, I don't know, draft my own pattern? I don't know who she is, but yeah, I'm going to draft my own pattern and see what I can make with this guy. I've got my craft paper back there. I have the blouse that I love that I'm going to base the pattern off of. Got my little cutting mat and then all my other little tools. So yeah, I'm going to record the process so you can see kind of what I'm doing. Yeah, let's get it going. If you enjoy this video, make sure you give a little like and a subscribe down below for more fashion, thrifting, sewing, etc. content. If you enjoy this, make sure you like and subscribe and then leave a comment of what else you'd like to see from me. If you want to see me attempt an overall, if you want to see me attempt some pants, just let me know. Let a girl know. I'd love to get some feedback. So yeah, if you enjoy, again, just watch till the end of the video to see what I end up doing with this bad boy. Alrighty, so here I started out with a blouse that I really liked the shape of, and what I did here was that I folded the shirt in half lengthwise, popped on some weights to keep it in place, and then traced it with a pencil to get a rough outline of what I was going to cut. I also tried to extend the armpits because the original garment is a bit tight, but you'll see later that I clearly did not extend it enough. I then added some seam allowances for the garment, roughly a ½ inch for the sides and the bottom of the shirt, and then 3/8 of an inch for the neck, shoulders, and armpit seams. And then I repeated the exact same steps for the back of the garment. Also, I invested in a rotary cutter and mat, and can I just say, the best decision ever. It is ridiculously satisfying. It's almost like cutting into Christmas wrapping paper. So I did have to do a bit of matching up of the front and back pattern pieces. So that is what I'm doing here. I did alter the armpit just a bit, and then you can see that it's a little bit too long in the back. I do fix that later on down the line. bit the bullet and cut out my fabric. I decided I wanted buttons on the back of the garment instead of a back or side zip, so I took the pocket off of the front and then lined up the buttons to be along the center back. I did the exact same thing for the front of the shirt and I cut. But as you can see, I totally screwed up and cut a slit in the front of the shirt, which killed me. But I rolled with it and actually really liked the neckline and how it ended up turning out. Alrighty, so next I went to my iron and ironing board to fold over the hems on the neckline and armholes, and I folded them over roughly 1/4 of an inch and then another 1/4-ish of an inch. I tried to keep it as small as possible so that I didn't lose too much space. Alrighty, it is sewing time. I sewed down the necklines and the armpit holes that I had just pressed, and in this video you can see that I totally screwed up and ended up sewing the entire back neckline, so I totally redid this. Don't worry, I changed that bit. Alrighty, so it's time to attach the shirt together. I first did the shoulder seams. I attempted a freaking flat felled seam to make the garment look a little bit more finished, but it was causing me way more frustration than I needed and extended the process way too long. So I just decided to go with the easy way. I lined up the sides and sewed from there. So this is where I'm at so far. I haven't finished the hem, obviously, and I think what I want to do here is put like a little clasp so that I can clasp it closed, because I like it, but I don't really like it like that. It's like a little too like mom, like 60s mom for me, which is a cute look, but not what I'm vibing with right now. And then these are a little too tight, which I kind of had a feeling it was gonna happen like that because the other one is like a little tight on the sleeves. I tried to combat that, but clearly it didn't happen. And then the back of it, I don't know how I can show you the back of it. It's fun, it's good, it's cute. I don't know. I just have to, I think add one more button at the top. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I just now gotta figure out how to fix the armpits, which I know is a quick fix, but I've never done before. So this is me totally butchering the beautiful freaking work I did on the armpit holes earlier in attempts to make the armpit holes bigger. Why could I not find a video on YouTube that told me how to do this? I could not figure out the language, I could not find anything, so I just freaking went for it. Okay, already way better, way more comfortable. Now I just have to re-stitch the armpit holes. I just cut a little bit. The piece is gone, but yeah, just cut a bit. Okay, cool. That's where we're at. Okay, so I don't have a serger, and I would assume many of you don't either, because they're either 1, expensive, and 2, hard to store. But I actually just used the zigzag stitch on my machine with a 3 tension, and I was able to recreate, granted sloppily, a serger finish to finish the hem up so it would not come unraveled later on down the line. back to my iron to press out a 1/2 inch total hem for the bottom of the shirt. So I turned it 1/4 of an inch and then another 1/4 of an inch to really keep those extra threads tucked in. And then I finished her off with my sewing machine. I did not show the painstaking process of me hand sewing on a silver button closure, but I used my great grandma's stash that I was given when I was given my absolutely amazing sewing desk. So thank you, great grandma. Thank you, Auntie Janie and Uncle Jim, and thank you, Grandma. Alrighty. So a whole day later, I actually am obsessed with it. I feel like it turned out much better than I thought. Last night when I finished it up, I was kind of like over sewing. I was just like done with the day. So I kind of got a little discouraged. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I don't like it, but it's adorable. I'm gonna show some footage here of me wearing it outside with like styled, which is like kind of just what I'm wearing now. So I am super happy with how it turned out. It was a shirt that I was literally gonna redonate again, and I could just turned it into something I love. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe and leave me a comment with what you wanna see next. Either I'm thinking I'm gonna do a thrift haul because I've kind of accumulated a lot over the past few weeks, or another sewing project because I definitely have several more sewing projects that I want to do, because that's just like kind of my new thing now. But yeah, it's just kind of my new thing. So if you want to see more, make sure you are subscribed. I have a dress in the works with this little tablecloth red thing that I see over there. And then I have some jumpsuits to make. I have some denim for overalls. So just, you know, leave me a comment what you want to see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I will see you guys in the next one.